Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afif. In this video, my friend and I will do video presentation ECO1043. My name is Muhammad fif.syamil bin Syurah Anwar. And next, we got Afiq bin Shahril. The last one is Muhammad Azizul Hakim bin Zainul Abidin. Okay, next, let's move on to question 1. If Emma initial price was 50 ringgit and she sold 150 units, then she will make 7,500 ringgit. Emma increased her price to 60 ringgit, which caused the demand to decrease to 100 units a month. Then she would instead make 6,000 ringgit. Were she to reduce her initial price to 40 ringgit, then she will increase her quantity demand to 180 units a month. By increasing the cost, her customer were unable to afford as many items. By decreasing the cost, more customers were able to afford more of her item. In question 1, we got 2 questions. First Roman is, based on your calculation, determine whether the demand for this item is price elastic or inelastic. The second Roman question is, explain the implication of the price elasticity value for Emma boutiques in terms of pricing strategy and revenue generation. Next, we move on to price elasticity of demand formula. Change in quantity demand percentage divided by change in price percentage, or quantity 1 minus quantity 0 divided by quantity 0 times by price 0 divided by price 1 minus price 0. Next, when price increase from 50 ringgit to 60 ringgit, we substitute our value to this formula. We got 100 minus 150 divided by 150 times by 50 divided by 60 minus 50. And the final answer we got negative 1.67. Next, price decrease. When price decrease from 60 ringgit to 40 ringgit, same goes to before this. We substitute our value to this formula. We got 180 minus 150 divided by 150 times by 50 divided by 50 minus 40. And the final answer, we got negative 1. So, when we complete our table, when the price 50 ringgit and quantity demand is 150, revenue is 700 and 500 ringgit, there are no elasticity. When 60 ringgit and 100 units and 60,000 revenue, there were elastic demand. The last one is when 40 ringgit price and 180 unit and 700 and 200 ringgit revenue, there were unitary elastic demand. So for the question 2 Roman, the demand for this item is elasticity because the value is larger than 1. The item is in high demand because when the price change, the quantity demand change a lot. If demand is high, will increase the price, decrease the total earning. But when reducing the price, will increase the total earning. For example, when the price is 50 ringgit, total earnings are 7,500 ringgit. If the price rises to 60 ringgit, earnings drop to 6,000 ringgit. Yet, if the price falls to 40 ringgit, earning increase to 7,200 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq bin Shahril, and I will be explaining about question 2. So based on the question 2, the result of the income elasticity of demand for product A is negative 0.9 and product B is 1.85. So based on the question, we have two products, product A and product B. And then the question also stated that the consumer incomes have risen by 6% in the year. So we have to illustrate income elasticity for demand for product A and product B when income rise. So before we go into a further explanation, we have to have the basic concept or the formula to find the income elasticity of demand. So first of all, this is the formula. IED is equals to the percentage change in quantity demanded divided percentage change in income. Or we can into a simple form, which the Q1 minus Q0 divided by Q0 times y0 divided by y1 minus y0. Now we have the concept. Let's calculate for the product A first to find the percentage of changes in quantity demanded. As we know, the IED for product A is negative 0.9. So we substitute into the formula here, and then the negative 0.9 is equals percentage change in quantity demanded divided by 6%. We move the 6% here times with negative 0.9, and we got our final answer, change in quantity demanded, negative 5.4%. After we got the final answer here, let's illustrate our product A into the graph. So this is our graph for product A. So based on the graph, we know the IED is negative 0.9. It is a negative elasticity income. So when the increase in consumer income from Y1 to Y2, it will eventually cause a decrease in quantity demanded. So as we know, Y1 rise from Y1 to Y2, so the quantity demanded decreased from QD1 to QD2 and vice versa. So based on the graph, we can categorize our product A as inferior good. So we're moving on to the product B. We know just now the IED for product B is 1.85. We substitute into the formula. So the formula here, percentage change in quantity demanded divided by 6%, and the same calculation we use for the product A, which we move the 6% here times with the 1.85, and we got our final answer for change in quantity demanded, 11.10%. After we get our final answer, we illustrate into the graph, same just like product A. But for the product B, we have the IED is 1.85. So when the calculation, or when the final answer is negative, when the calculation is positive, it is an elasticity income. So an increase in consumer income will cause an increase in quantity demanded. So let's see on the graph. So when increase in consumer income from Y1 to Y2, it will cause an increase in quantity demanded. It will increase QD1 to QD2. So based on the graph here, we can categorize our product B as a luxury good. And that's all from me. Thank you everyone.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azizul, and today I will talk about question 3 and question 4. There are tables provided that show us the goods and the cross price elasticity of demand. This will help us to explain the question above. There are two questions in this part. First is explain the sign of each of the cross price elasticity. What does it imply about the relationship between the two goods in question? And 2, compare the absolute values of the cross price elasticity and explain their magnitude. For example, why is the cross price elasticity of McDonald's burger and Burger King burgers less than the cross price elasticity of butter and margarine? First, let me explain about the question 1. Goods like air conditioning units and kilowatts of electricity or high fuel consuming sport utility vehicle SUVs have a negative cross price elasticity because its coefficient is less than 0, which is negative 0.34 and negative 0.28 respectively. This shows that the type of relationship of the product above is complementary goods. Meanwhile, the cross price elasticity of demand for Coke and Pepsi equals to 0.63, McDonald's burger and Burger King burgers equal to 0.82, and butter and margarine equal to 1.54. Because the coefficient of the goods above is greater than 0, this shows that they have a positive cross price elasticity of demand, and the type of relationship that they have is substitute goods. Secondly, I will talk about question number 2. Absolute value of cross price elasticity measure the responsiveness of the quantity demanded of one good to a change in the price of another good. Positive cross elasticity means the increase in the price of a particular good leads to an increase in quality demanded for another good. For example, the reason why the cross price elasticity of McDonald's burger and Burger King burger less than the cross price elasticity of butter and margarine. So indicate that the relationship between butter and margarine is stronger, and the effect of butter price rising will have a more significant effect on the demand for margarine than the effect that will happen to McDonald's burgers if Burger King raise its price. Now let us talk about question number 4. The question number 4 asks us to consider a scenario in the market for a specific brand of computer. The price of laptop increased from 800 ringgit to 900 ringgit, leading a manufacturer to increase its quantity supply from 1,500 units to 1,800 units. The Roman cost question 1 asks us to calculate the price elasticity of supply, and Roman 2 asks us, in the context of the laptop market scenario, discuss how technological advancement contribute to the elasticity or inelasticity of supply in the electronics industry. But first, let us start by explaining the price elasticity of supply formula. Quantity 1 minus quantity 0 divided by quantity 0 times price 0 divided by price 1 minus price 0 equal to price elasticity of supply. This is my calculation for price elasticity of supply. 1,800 minus 1,500 divided by 1,500 times 800 divided by 900 minus 800 is equal to 0.2 times 8 and equal to 1.6. It shows that the price elasticity of supply is very elastic. Now I will talk about question Roman 2. Technological advancement plays a big role in the supply of laptops, and its advancement could contribute to the elasticity of supply in the electronics industry. For an example, it could make the production of the computer more efficient, and this could lead to the decrease of production cost and time. That would make it more profitable for the supplier to raise its supply because of its profitability, just like how we show the equation in the first one. Moreover, the price for resources needed to make a laptop, like the battery, processor and motherboards, will also go down, and that will lead to the elasticity of the supply. And due to the technological advancement, more people will demand laptop to catch up to the technology. Furthermore, this could lead to the increase in investor that would make the production method of laptop advance even further. Last of all, the advancement could make a lot of computers in the laptop industry due to easier access to enter this industry. This shows that if the technological advancements keep going up, all of us will soon be in need of computer, and it will be weird for us not to own one. The supply needed will also need to increase to catch up with all the technological advancement, just like how the elasticity of the supply can keep going up and have no sign of coming down anytime soon. That's all from us. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.